Teaching breaststroke kick. We must 1. Isolate and build skills, and 2. One good kick is better than 10 bad kicks. Land drill is vital in having young children understand the correct feet position. Remember, one good kick is better than 10 bad kicks. So we must establish the correct feet position for the breaststroke, because without that, you'll have no kick whatsoever. Young children have been taught to point their toes and kick with the instep for both freestyle and backstroke. They have a feel for this, so once they're starting to learn breaststroke, they will tend to do this unless you isolate the skill and show them how to turn their feet out into that correct breaststroke position. Do this, lie them down on the carpet, have them bring their feet to their bottom, heels together, toes out. This is the frog position. The children must understand this position. If you have to touch their legs to show them, seek permission from the child and the parents. Unfortunately, in this day and age, for child safety, this is imperative that teachers do this. Repeat this land drill over and over, making sure that the child understands the frog position. Establish the frog position on land first, and once they really understand this, it's time to get them into the water and try the frog float. Remember, get this position first, because if you don't get this position first, invariably they will kick with the instep and not the soles of their feet. Once you've established frog position on land, it's time to practice it in the water. Get into the water and have the child do the frog float. Do not allow them to kick. Simply get the frog position, that frog float position correct. And you might have to get them into the water, out of the water to do frog position on land, back in the water for frog float, land, frog float, land, frog float, until they're totally understanding of what you want and the position you need their feet to be in to do the breaststroke kick. Yeah. Lincoln, just 6 years of age, will practice and show us one slow kick on land. Always start with a slow kick on land before progressing to the water. Show them exactly what you want. Repeat this skill over and over. Go slow. Make sure that the child gets their feet into the correct breaststroke kicking position before they attempt that one slow kick. Always go slow. One slow kick. Once you feel that they understand what you mean by one slow kick, it's time to get back into the water. Go slow. Insist on perfection, because the standard you walk past is the standard you accept. If you allow them to do a bad kick, then that's your standard. So go slow. If they can't do it in the water, get them out on land and get them into that frog position again. Once you've established that, now it's time for 2 slow kicks. So you are always building skills. Then 3 slow kicks until finally they can actually do breaststroke kick. The kick may be wide, but you can rectify this by getting them to kick on a board with a pull buoy between their legs, thus narrowing their kick. So here we see Lincoln, just 6 years of age, mastering his breaststroke kick. Use these tips. You'll find you'll be able to teach much better.